We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the 51s and the Blue Jays. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Tulowitzki up the middle. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left, but this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Digging in now, Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Irvin Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Quinn over to his left. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Donaldson.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Stepping in, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mesoraco.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. One and two. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ramos.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. No score here as we play inning number two. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here comes the first pitch. Ken Griffey Jr. started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. softly on a line to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away, and digging in's the second baseman, Ricky Weeks. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And there's ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pierce giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off for Toronto,
Justin Smoke is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki, and he lays off there. 1-0. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Kendrys Morales. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that one stayed up a little high. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He's set down. Settling in now, Irvin Santana. 9-1-2 due up.
Irvin Santana.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Ready for another chance. Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is. Here's Steve Pearce now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swung on and missed. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on. When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Weeks backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. First offering on its way. Russell Martin comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball two.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Russell Martin becomes out number 2 this inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. Santana's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches.
And we'll have to leave it. We'll retire the side.
Leading off for the 51. Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Pierce is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Devin
Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Smoke is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Up and in for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit well out toward left field. Morales ranging back, and that's in there. Base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Number 25.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kevin Pillar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That ball was hanging right there just saying hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Throw down to third.
0-1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Boggs is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
For the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Here's Kendrys Morales as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morales is underneath this one. 1 gone. So stepping in, Ricky Weeks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. On to first as that'll take care of Weeks for out number 2.
The pitcher number 54.
Into the box, Irvin Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Leading off for Toronto, right
Steve
fielder.
Pearce is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. Boggs has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So striding forward now, Marco Estrada looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wade Boggs stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Morales will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The head first dive into first base, that was really impressive. I love the hustle. Now, some people say he slowed down. Others will say he didn't. Doesn't matter. That's a base hit.
So striding in, Devin Mesoraco. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pierce has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
Leading off for Toronto, second baseman.
Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Mesoraco. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoke. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Foul tip, held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. And Junior will make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
24.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar racing back. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. Solo shot that time from Ken Griffey Jr. And
yeah, talk about 2 guys clutching up when it matters the most. The first home run draws them even, but the next one gives them the lead. 2 guys rising to the occasion right there, and this ball game has been turned on its head.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Smoke will wait on it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 54.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Irvin Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Carlos Beltran has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one. Lays off 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Francisco Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Right fielder,
Steve Pearce is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Leading off with the 51s, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Line towards center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter,
Ready for another chance? Wade Boggs. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to left. Morales is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Pearce on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Morales. And that ends the inning. 1 hit. Teoscar Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
35, Teoscar Hernandez.
Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Hit back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Jose Bautista will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Devin Travis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pilar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Montero.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play. Digging in, Ricky Weeks. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball, and now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
And he is called out at first on a close play, as he just does get to the bag first, and the side is retired.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Blue Jays.
A 9th inning save situation is at hand, so on to shut the door, the closer, Joaquin Soria. Josh Donaldson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. 1-2. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The left fielder, number 8.
Kendrys Morales is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The win would go to Irvin Santana if the lead holds. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two. Strike now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when two teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a one-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Marco Estrada pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin
Pillar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Weeks backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Hit out towards second. Travis has it. And he's retired here, one away.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A shot down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting sixth.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Number 8. Kendrys.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So digging in now, Steve Pearce. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now the 0-1 from Big John. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Russell Martin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Devin Mesoraco.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Mesoraco will dig for second. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Ready with the 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in's the second baseman, Ricky Weeks. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Into the windup and the pitch. Joe Biagini is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman
Devin Travis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Curveball that time, not even close. Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the.
Put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kevin Villar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 to third. Boggs gloves it. Weeks for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Josh Donaldson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left
Leading
on.
off with the 51s. Pitcher, John Lackey.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Morales comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wade Boggs. He singled his last time up. Fouled straight back. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Got him to go down swinging there. Justin Smoke goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Troy Tulowitzki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Kendrys Morales is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Line drive to left. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Devin Mesoraco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pilar. At the track, the wall, gone to lead off the inning.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. On the move is Pilar. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Number 25.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Morales looks up, out of here. A solo shot and they add another.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He's around first, heading for 2, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
On the move is Pilar. He can't get there as it falls in. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The pitcher, number 41.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Tony Gwynn. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Carlos Beltran will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Liner towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Here comes the first pitch. Wade Boggs is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Brett Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Martin has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded.
Carlos Beltran.
Steve Pearce is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So Oscar Hernandez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Bo Schultz, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
This is in the air out to left field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
24.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ken Griffey Jr. is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ricky Weeks waits on deck. He'll follow next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Well, you went right after him with the 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Ricky Weeks.
Standing in now, Ricky Weeks, as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Into the box, John Lackey. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center
Pilar. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
On his junior, but this is a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's Justin Smoke now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Troy Tulowitzki stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-2 game.
The left fielder, number 8.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention,
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it appears we're going to have a pitching change as that'll end the night for John Lackey. Kendrys Morales is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Swung on and grounded foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. You got away with one right there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Pierce is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
That ball was hanging right there just saying hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Devin.
Digging in to try it again. Devin Mesoraco. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Steve Pearce. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. In there for strike 1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance. Russell Martin been a strikeout victim twice in this one. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Jose Bautista will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. No problem here. 1 away.
Number 25, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jackie Bradley Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in and looking for more. Ken Griffey Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Pearce. And that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled back. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. To 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a liner. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. In to score the runner from third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Here's Justin Smoke now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Brad Brock is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. In there, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Weeks is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that's taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Boggs will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a
The left fielder, number 8.
Kendrys Morales stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ramos is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this. At the plate, Ricky Weeks. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Pitcher number 35, Brad Brock.
Addison Russell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Addison Russell.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right
Here's
fielder,
Carlos
number 3.
Beltran. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. From the stretch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Coming to the plate now, Wade Boggs. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field.
Now pitching,
Jason Grilli comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Right fielder, Steve Pierce.
Hit back up the middle. Weeks is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher number 55.
In now, Russell Martin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Ezekiel Carrera will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Raleigh Fingers gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Well, we had 2 spring training division teams going at it in this one. Pretty much an even matchup on paper, but at the end, these guys come out on top and get a well-earned victory.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Joe Biagini couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.